Gerenụ akụkọ ụwa anyị na-ewetara gị si n'ọwara igwe okwu Okwute BTV ka o si wee na-abịara gị ngị onye ọma na-ege ntị ọbụla ya na-eme na amasị gị la-atụsara anyị ozi a sịla ebe o megburu onwe ya nọ ka o kwugburu onwe ya nọ ịsịla m ekwugbuola onwe m mana akwala ige. Acting Prime Minister nke obodo Biafra agaala mba Eshia la Middle East were kpọkọta ndị Biafra nọ n'obodo ndị a were la-akọrọ ha mkpa ọ dị ha nwa ịbịa inye aka ka anyị were zọpụta ala anyị bụ Biafra, na-agwakwa ha uru ọ bara anyị nwa ịgbakọrọ aka were lụọ ọgụ a ọ bụghị inye ofu onye na-eme naanị ya. O jikwa otu aka ahụ were kpọọ ndị so nwaanyị mkpụrụ mmiri akpọrọ Ngozi Orabaeze bụ onyeisi ndị People's Club were sị ha la ohere dịkpara ha nwa ịbatala Biafra Republic Government in Exile bụ isi afro wee kpaba okpu. Ọ bụghọkwa echi niile Prime Minister pụta ha ala-akọ ka ihu tere aka mfa ala ahụ akala ike na-esili imi maka oge ahụ enwerịkwa onye ga-ege ha ntị. O jikwa otu aka ala agba ha onwerịkwa onye asị bịa buru egbe bịa were mma bịa lụsaba ndị ire anya ọgụ lohere dịrị gị iwetara ego ka eji were nye ndị agha anyị ka ha ji were jee lụọla anyị agha were nye anyị mmeri. Akpa gị wepụta okpogo wepụta eje mma were nyere ndị agha aka ka ha ji were nye anyị mmeri, dịka anyị fụrụ ka ndị agha anyị si asụ ndị iro anyị akwụ mara akpala mkpụrụ agịrị ha la-agbafu bụ ego la-apụ inye ahụ. Ya mere anyị si asị gị manye aka lakpa gị asị gị bịa soro ha lụba ọgụ a linye asị gị bụ weta ego la ha nwa akwadogo la nwa ha nwa akpọọla isi were chere nga la ha nwa akwadogo iji ọgụ a la ha dị ime were jebele oke. Otu aka ahụ Acting Prime Minister bụ Ogechukwu Nkere gbakwara ụmụ Eshia la Middle East hụ ha nwee ndidi ha nwụla ngwụla nkwụla abịala obere oge onye isi anyị bụ Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpan Nwanjọkụ ga-anọnyere anyị hụ onye ọbụla gbafuru agbafu ha gbalata ludo adịgo. Ganụ ntị ka nụnụ ka o si were kwu ya maka ala ọsịla obodo onye okwu
2025 and right after the redeclaration of Biafra that happened in Latin Finland December 2nd, and before then a lot is happening. And what actually happened that put me in a position of the acting Prime Minister is nothing less than the Nigerian state terrorists. They try to silence us. They're doing everything they can so that we'll stop fighting for what we believe. So we won't be free people. But we Biafran people, we are resilient. We have made up our mind and we are sending a clear message to them that whatever they do, this fight that we all have embarked on can never die off. It's our promise. And we are not waiting until the over 70 to 80 million of Biafrans we join what we are doing before we chase our enemy out of our land. Jesus Christ only have 12 disciples. In the time of Moses, it's just Moses and few disciples or followers as well. In the time of Noah, it's just few. In the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, it's just few. So in our own time, I don't believe it will change. It's still going to be few. But we just want to encourage the few to rest assured them that we are on the right path. We are doing the right thing. And whatever that is happening today is not happening because we Biafrans love to betray ourselves or sabotage ourselves. It's nature of mankind. It be happening long way before some of us here are born. Among the 12 disciples of our Lord Jesus Christ, one of them betrayed. So betrayals did not start today. And we don't want to be discouraged because of what is happening today. It's normal in human society. Between Russia and Ukraine, there's ongoing war. In Russia, you find saboteurs, betrayers that betray the Russian people. In Ukraine, you also find betrayers, saboteurs that betray the Ukrainians. Are you talking about the Israelites and the Palestinians? The Hamas terrorists, they still have betrayers among them. Israel also have betrayers among them. Don't be discouraged. I heard one of our brother, the admin of India, said something earlier about how some of these betrayers, these saboteurs, be saying how I bought him or how I paid him to be doing the right thing. If somebody can pay me to do the right thing, I will even appreciate it. If you pay me to do the wrong thing, my conscience will judge me. I will even pray not to live to see tomorrow. But if you pay me to do the right thing that I know is just and truth, it's a good thing. But the truth of the matter is that I, Ogechukwu Nkere, the acting Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, acting on behalf of our Prime Minister until he joins us, I have never paid anyone. Never. To join the fight for Biafra, to join the fight for freedom. I have never paid anyone, not even the media team. When you come to the aspect of the media team, just like everywhere meaningful Biafra, who appreciate the sacrifice, the time they devote to do what they are doing. We do send what is called super chat to them. We do appreciate them. That is not pain, it's appreciate. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, I have sent him super chat a lot of time. That don't mean you pay such person. And for whoever that will collect payment and betray the people of Biafra, that person also betray himself. That person is not a genuine human being or a genuine person or a genuine freedom fighter. So I just want to send this record straight for those that are saying how Ogechukwu Nkere have paid people to join fighting for their freedom. How I wish if that is what we make all this sabotage, all these people that are betraying, how I wish paying them is what we actually make them to do the right thing. Then I will think about it. Then I will now think of, that is the right thing to do. But the fact of the matter is that I'm just trying to establish this to make it clear. I have never paid anyone to be on my side or to be in the Biafran side or to be fighting for the same freedom that I'm fighting for. Because I believe, and we Biafrans believe, fighting for freedom is our right. Fighting for freedom is a good thing. Want to be free from his enemy is a good thing. And it's voluntary. You don't pay a freedom fighter. Once a freedom fighter starts collecting salary or being paid, automatically that individual is no longer a freedom fighter. that individual is now employed to receive payment under the government or under any organization. But what we are doing is voluntary. That's the reason why we are not being paid to do what we are doing. For those that know the truth and they refuse to preach the truth and they refuse to do what is right, day of judgment is coming. When it starts happening, when you start seeing disaster, just like what happened in Egypt, when God spoke through Moses to Pharaoh, say, Pharaoh, let the Israelite go. Say, Pharaoh, let my people go. And Pharaoh refuses. And the 10 plagues that stormed the Egyptians, it killed and crippled the Egyptians to the extent that Pharaoh have to think twice and say, no, it's time to let the Israelites go. Remember, right from time immemorial, those that have sold their hand on the wrong path, the result never been well. It's always disaster. Please, fellow Biafrans, for whoever that is fighting against our freedom, don't you think it will be well with you? If you know the truth and you still fighting against our freedom, it will never be well with that individual.
You see?
But if you don't know and you are doing what you are doing ignorantly, it's well understandable that you can be forgiven. It's well understandable that what you are doing it unknowingly. Such people, they are the ones that at the end, when Biafra come, they will enjoy Biafra land with us. They will reap the fruit that will be coming out from Biafra land. But those that know the truth and they still decide to fight what we are doing, it will never be well with them. Unless they repent from their evil way and do what is necessary and do what is right. If that don't happen, it will never be well. Biafrans have been killed not in tens of thousands, not in hundreds of thousands, in millions. It hurt us as a people. We are not happy about it. We are bleeding inside us. It's painful. It's painful in the sense that the world keep mute, that the United Nations don't talk about it, that the EU not talking about it. Sometimes we Biafrans start to ask questions. The world keep mute, that the United Nations don't talk about it, that the EU not talking about it. Sometimes please, sorry for that interruption. And you as a Biafran, if the world rejects you, will you reject yourself? If the world don't want you to be part of their union, won't we Biafrans have our own union? Fellow Biafrans, I want every meaningful Biafran to use a second, just reflect back to how many of us that have been killed in millions. We are not talking about hundreds or thousands, in millions. And these people that were killed or victims of the circumstances are our fellow brothers and sisters. Just imagine if these millions of Biafrans that have been killed are alive. What will be our population? These millions that have been killed might be a game changer, might be one of the finest of them all. We'll have scientists among this million, those with doctorate degree, lawyers, all kinds of professionals of walks of life. And this, our brothers and sisters, were just taken from us. Not because they commit any crime, not because they invaded anyone's territory, not because they try to convert any ethnic group or any country or any community to worship their God or to have the same faith like they do. They were killed just because they refused to worship other people's gods, just because they refused to be slaves in their own land, just because they want to be free as a people, just because they are fighting for what is right. We remember them, we mourn their death, we believe one day we'll see them again. If you are fighting against our freedom, Biafran people promise you it will not be well with you. And a lot of these so-called illegitimate governors that are still parading themselves in Biafra land, they know this. They know that once Biafra is fully restored, they have no hiding place. They well know that the land of Biafra will reject them. That is one of the reasons why they are doing what they are doing. But there's always room for repentance. Human beings, we are not born as perfect people. We make mistakes, but there's always a room to turn around and do the right thing. We encourage every Biafran, please stop killing your people, stop sabotaging your people, come back home for the love of your country, for the love of your nation, Biafra, for the love of all our brothers and sisters that have been massacred in cold blood by our enemies. Bianca Shetima Tunubu, how do you feel when you see Biafrans being killed from your community to the surrounding community to Biafra land at large? How do you feel when you go to the Nordic country in EU trying to negotiate to sell out Biafras, to sell out the land of Biafra, to sell our resources to them? How do you feel as a mother? Are you truly a Biafran? It's shameful, disgusting. Soludo, you dare parading yourself as a governor, but you know over 100% of Biafrans already know you are not their leader, already know you are illegitimate governor, and you still decide to bring the terrorists to kill our people. Mba, the same apply to you. Oti, the same applies. All these illegitimate governors in the Southeast, you are all a disgrace. I don't know how this useless governor sleeps at night. I don't know for the governors that even have families and wife. I don't know what their family are telling them. I don't know what their community that they are from are telling them. All these illegitimate governors, murderers, killers of their own people, is your community happy with that? If you're a Biafran, are you from the same community of Bianca Chetima Tunubu? When you all see her, how do you all welcome her? Are you people happy the way she's killing all of you? Don't you from that community have rule of engagement, how to sanction one that have betrayed the Biafran people? Don't you in that community know what to do? Do you want Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, the acting Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in Ezra, and the entire cabinet and the de facto government in Homeland tell you what to do? We will liberate Biafra land from community to community, from neighborhood to neighborhood. If you from one of these community, you don't know what to do, shame unto you. If you're in a community where Soludo from, we Biafrans, those that know Soludo community, some of them are part of this liberation. Some are Biafrans that want Biafra to come. If you don't know what to do, shame unto you. We don't see how few individuals we plan with our enemy to kill us all, and we are watching them. Unu chọrọ ka m gwa unu ka esi adụ aka n'ọnụ ka unu eche ndị na-echebe obodo ka ha bịa. If you're in this community, all these people that are sabotaging what we are doing, bringing the Nigerian terrorists to kill us. You don't know what to do. Ask your neighbor. Ask a Biafra that know what to do. Ask KFC. We cannot let few individuals kill us all. And for these few idiotic individuals, what will it profit you when you sell your people, when you kill your people, when you hand over your people to your own enemy? Who will now be your brother and sister? Who will now wash your back? Every member of the Biafra Republic government in exile, past and present, both those that have been asked to excuse us for a minute during when our Prime Minister is here, that does make you not to be a Biafra. I don't want to be mentioning name here. If you are asked to step aside for a minute, if you are not member of the Biafra Republic government in exile, that don't make you to be a Biafra. That doesn't make you to be a Biafra. Every Biafra is an IPOB. Every Biafra is an indigenous person of Biafra. Even if you are asked to excuse for some time, that would prevent you from supporting the freedom. Just like I said, I don't want to mention any name. I might, but I don't want to be pushed to do that. There are some that have been asked to step aside. They are still contacting me or contacting some members of the Biafra Republic government. If they will come back or not, you are not chased from not being a Biafra. You are still a Biafra. As long as you know what is right to do, do the goddamn right thing. The right thing to do is to support the liberation and to still align with the Biafran people that you love. And why Biafran people are saying this, they will know you are a true warrior or a true fighter. They will know how genuine you are. Don't stay on the side and try to command or tell what to do or acknowledge what we are doing. I received a message for one of our dear beloved one that was asked to step aside for a moment. This our lovely sister congratulate me as the acting prime minister, and as well advise or ask me to make sure Biafra land is safe and protected, to do whatever I can to make sure there is peace in Biafra land. Not just sending me such message. It's time for all of you that believe in Biafra, that believe in the motherland, come back to the same cause that you believe in. If you are asked to step aside for a minute, for a moment, that doesn't mean you are not a Biafra. That is not a green light for you to abandon the cause of Biafra. That is not a green light for you to say you are not part of what we are doing. Because the Biafra that we are fighting for is for all of us. When we finally have liberated our land, and fully restore motherland Biafra is not just going to be for the few individuals that have been fighting. It's still going to be for the over 80 million Biafrans. Both the rich and the poor, both the evil ones and the good ones, they will all still be part of this Biafra. It's for all of us. It doesn't matter your religion. The only religion we keep saying we have problem with is the religion that calls us infidel. The same religion formed by Muhammad. The same religion that despises us as a people. The same religion that says kill them all. That is the Muslim jihadist religion. That religion will be prohibited in Biafra land because they never want to work with us, because they never love us as a people, because of the ideology. They have a very wicked, dangerous ideology that if you don't believe in what they believe, they will kill you. We can't condone such religion. We can't condone such people. That is the reason why we are where we are today. Because this group, this religion, they want to kill us all. They want to Islamize us. They want to chase us out of our land. That religion will not be accepted in Biafra land. And if you are a Biafra practicing that religion, you better be packing your load together because you will leave us alone. Because once Biafra is fully restored, we will make sure we clean it. We will make sure Biafra land will be pure, where we can accommodate those that believe in us, countries that want to work with us. We sign treaties with different countries of the world, countries that have Biafra interest as well, countries that will not come and rip us off, countries that will obey, abide our law, not to make us dry. We open to the whole wide world and do business with the entire world. And Biafra will play key role in this global community. Biafrans are smart, wise, innovative, creative. The world at large will benefit from Biafra. Biafra have a lot to offer. I, Ogechukwu Nkere, have resided in a foreign land for a decade, of which I'm part of the foreign land as well. I'm a Biafran American citizen. I have been able to establish my business as well, of which both the brown people, the white people, the black people have worked under my umbrella, have worked under my company for years, for decades. That's what we Biafrans will bring to the table, to the entire world. We are creative, we are hardworking people, we are not beggars. Just like what is happening in Capitol Hill. The last few days, there's a lot of exposition coming out from Capitol Hill about US aid. Part of this aid are not coming to Biafrans. The Biafran Republic government and the Biafran people at large have not received any of these aids because we are not beggars, because we are not people that depend on aid from anyone. We work hard. We are hard-working people. These US aid have somehow able to get to the hands of the wrong people, the same terrorist people that the United States of America, the EU, have been fighting to make sure that we have a safe, secure world where humanity will not be terrorized. The same aid have by somehow get to the hands of these terrorists, even Boko Haram, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah, Houthis. I can keep naming them. That's why the United States of America, they are buckling it up now, trying to start doing the right thing. Because the aid that supposed to be going to non-terrorists, somehow this aid find to be in the hands of these so-called terrorists, and they have been using this money to fight us in Biafra land, to fight against the non-terrorist country or the non-terrorist group. We Biafran people, what we bring to the entire world would not be to be begging for aid. We don't need the aid. We don't need the USA. What we need is total freedom so we can contribute to the world economy with our expertise, so we can bring something to the table. We don't want to depend on EU aid. We don't want to depend on USA. We don't want to be liability to any country. We can govern ourselves and as well help our neighbors. We urge the United States of America to do the right thing, to support the cause of Biafra. Biafra will never bother them for AIDS. Biafra will never be a liability to the rest of the world. And we are so happy so far, since September last year, the diplomatic tie between us and the US, we have had opportunity to meet with members of the Congress, senators as well, and we have bring to the table to the United States Justice Department the issue of Biafra, and it's still ongoing. We kicked that off this year from January. We'll be meeting with US Congress, educating especially the ones that have not heard about Biafra, the reason why they should support Biafra. And over 100% of members of Congress that we have had the opportunity to meet, they embrace our cause, they share our view and value of who we are as well, of which one of the Congress person recognized us. He even said, oh, the Biafra Igbos are everywhere. We laugh about it. They know who we are. They want us to do what we are doing now. Come to them, speak to them face to face. Not the one that will be over phone talking about. Not the one that we read from paper. why some of the news coming from the gutter media of Nigeria that are so corrupt and uttered word and news, the way we are doing it now is the best way to go about it. Few days ago, we have the opportunity to meet with some congressmen, of which we have a long discussion of over an hour, talking about Biafran issue, not about Nigeria issue, about Biafran issue. That tells you the door is opening every day. Not everything we will post online, not everything we will say online. 3 days ago, we have a lot of meetings from morning till night, from different congressmen and women to senators. And our sister country, Amazonia, after my first meeting, the second meeting, they are part of that meeting. And the evening meeting, the Eritrea president, he was there as well. We have a good meeting. Everything is working to our favor. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our prime minister, we know the reason why they called them for the so-called questioning. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know the reason why he was kidnapped from Kenya is to stop our freedom. How do you want me to whisper on your ear? They want to stop our freedom. Will you allow that to happen? They fail upon arrival. This freedom that we hold so dear, we must be free. Because we know what freedom is all about. Freedom gives joy. Freedom gives peace of mind. When you have peace of mind, if your lifespan is to live to 60, you will live over 100. When you have peace of mind, you will relax, develop, build in your community. These people want to display us, put us in a chaos mood. That is the same reason why they call our prime minister for so-called questioning. To stop our declaration, to stop what we are doing. And in the same manner, they employ the Nigerian agent that is among us, Ngozi Orabeze, to try to change the date, to put chaos. You cannot declare Biafra on the 29th without counting the vote. What gives you the power to declare is the vote of the people. The people voted. The people gave you the mandate. The power to pronounce the redeclaration is the vote. You don't have the single power to do it. It's the people that will give you the mandate. If we validate 29, that means everything is null and void. You cannot call result without counting the result. You cannot call who win election in a presidential election without counting the results or the votes. On the 2nd of December, Biafran people vote were counted. On the 2nd, the delegates of over 500, of which 517 voted. They vote to do what? To ratify everything and say, yes, we, the delegates, have voted and approved the vote from the Biafran people. They're trying to use this evil person to counter what we are doing. If we have walked out of Latin Finland without correcting this mistake, that means everything we have worked for to redeclare Biafra will be null and void. They fail upon arrival because we have the three wise men and other wise men and women. We stood our ground. And on the second, in the morning of the second, I kept the fire burning. When I asked the people in the convention, do they know what day is today? All the 517 say, it's the second. The energy of the room was waking my spirit. I was shaking the ground. They don't know what was moving me. They say it's the second. And I asked the 517 people, delegates, why are we here today? They said, to redeclare Biafra. I'm like, whoa, so they're thinking what I'm thinking too. I keep riding on. And I asked them, when? What is the date? My boss, our prime minister, said Biafra will be redeclared. They said the second. Even I saw Adandi Ochu call Adadi Orama where she was standing, shouting too. I'm like, whoa, she know the truth. Biafra is redeclared on the second. The day the vote was counted and the delegates cast their vote as well, we 517 delegates redeclared Biafra. I just want to make that clear for all Biafrans to give you the peace of mind and joy we're talking about. If you're one of the 517, you are part of who redeclare Biafra. Biafra can never redeclare by an individual, not me, not our prime minister, not our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a collective effort. A country, a nation can never be redeclared by an individual. We 517 people on December 2nd in Latin Finland redeclare Biafra. Thank you all that joined the redeclaration and everyone around the world that cast their vote for our redeclaration. The over 50 million people, you all made it possible. Don't say because you are not in Finland, that means you're not part of the process. Without the over 50 million that voted, the redeclaration will not have happened. And I received a message from our Prime Minister as well. He's happy about we standing our ground, doing the right thing. And he's happy the courage after what happened. We still have the courage to come to Finland and do the right thing. And forget about the lies they said about Ogechukwu Nkere, Honorable Raphael Chiamaka, Honorable Sonia Parawa, Professor Joy, Professor Chioma, Dr. Bryson, and others, Honorable Mamadu, and other meaningful Biafrans that want freedom of their people. Forget about the lies that we are trying to disrupt. Disrupt what? We made it happen. And the same program was anchored by Professor Chioma. She did a great job. If you want to disrupt the redeclaration, do you all think she will have participated fully and work hard to make sure everything go peacefully? Ask yourself serious question. We have our Professor Chioma stood up for hours from morning till the end of the program every day. While others are sitting, we appreciate her for her hard work. We do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fellow Biafrans, we have come a long way. This is no time we allow our enemy to defeat us. All those that have lied against us, the former European rep called Uche Obi, Uche called me on the 27th, and he asked me, what do I think? Should we postpone or should we cancel the redeclaration? I told Uche Obi, no way, we cannot. I even let him know I'm on my way already to the airport, where our lobby, Elias is already at the airport waiting for me. I told Uche, that can never happen. And a few days before then, the last town hall meeting, during the town hall meeting, I got an intel that some group of people with the breakaway leader, they are planning to redeclare Biafra on the 29th. Go and listen to the last town hall meeting that was held in November. I signed the warning. Nobody should change the date. Nobody should change the date. On that very town hall meeting, I brought in Elias, and we assure Biafrans that we are coming to Finland. If they want to call all of us for questioning, we are coming. Whatever it is, nothing will stop us. Let that spirit of never give up, let that spirit of nothing will stop us, possess all of us. All of us that have been standing in the path of the truth. Stay where you are. We can see what is going on in the camp of the breakaway, where they are fighting themselves, cursing themselves out. It's just the beginning. It haven't started yet. They will soon be crying very soon. Please, no matter whatever happened, come back. We're not going to take your weakness for granted. We're not going to take because you make mistake. And for that reason, we will not embrace you back or welcome you back. Because Biafra is for all of us. If we fight this fight and restore our dear country, totally restore our country, it's not just going to be few of us here. It's for all of us. You in the breakaway group, don't be ashamed of coming back. We'll welcome you, we'll embrace you, we'll congratulate you, we will dine and eat with you. What is happening in the breakaway camp can tell you that we are in the right path. And our Prime Minister, I received a message this morning. The message is for me to fight harder. It's for all of us to fight harder. It's for all of us to shut the mouth of whoever that trying to destroy what we are doing. Our Prime Minister is 1000% behind us. And the leader of the breakaway group is already preparing herself to fight our PM. Not everything I will say open here, but she is preparing herself to fight our PM. What is going on now did not just start today. It's a build-up of over 2 years. She came with a mission. She have her handlers. Thank God that our PM is safe and our PM still remain in the truth, which she can never deviate from the truth. And maybe the gifts, the perfumes that have been sending to our Prime Minister for over 2 years now is expired. Leaders of the breakaway group, you know what I'm talking about. If the ones that are following you, if they can summon courage and ask you question, why are you sending perfume from United States of America to Finland? Is it for Valentine? Is it for lovey-lovey? Is it for what? We Biafrans know what that perfume that have been tampered. We all that have spiritual eyes, we know what it is. She have tried everything she can to make our Prime Minister not to know what he's doing, so that whatever she said goes. Our Prime Minister sounds better every day, and he's now condemning the activity of Ngozi Orabeze over 100%, more than before. I believe the perfume and other stuff have expired. Adadi Oramai, her program 2 days ago, asked Ugo 247 that she didn't know that some of these things African people are doing that they call, we know what she's talking about. She thought by now it could have expired from Ugo. So every evil that they have been doing and be planting will expire. If that is still affecting you, please make a U-turn. Biafra Republic government in exile extend hand to every members of the cabinet that have fallen astray or asked to step aside. Come back to Biafra and do the right thing. Stop staying outside, sending messages that you see part of what we are doing, while we are not seeing your impact. Thank you all from here. I'm sorry if I take a little bit longer. I just want to assure Biafrans that we are in the right path. Our Prime Minister will be with us shortly than expected. And while the wind is blowing, the breakaway group are getting the message that is coming out very soon. So they are preparing themselves, doing whatever they can to be ready to fight. Please, if you don't want to fight our Prime Minister, if you believe in him, leave that group. For the sake of Biafra, for the sake of your generation, for the sake of your people, we can fight ourselves. We Biafrans, that's not who we are. Thank you all. On behalf of my Prime Minister, my boss, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our hero Ogechukwu and Philip Effiong, thank you all. We thank them that have started the journey before us. We all remain strong and fight, this noble cause. And I also have another summit that I was invited that will happen in the next 30 minutes by the Eritrean president. I believe our media team will aid as well. So I'm going to be in that summit. Thank all the beautiful faces I'm seeing here, the honorable ministers, the admin, the Asia rep, the deputy, Asia rep, Mazi Oji, the deputy. All of you, thank you all. Remain where you are. We are in the right path, and we are well positioned in Washington, D.C. This is our time. We can't miss this time. Thank you. Why is he where he is now? Not for his own personal gain. It's because of us. They call him for questioning. It's not because of his personal business. It's because of Biafra. And we know we cannot abandon him, one. And we know we cannot live what he believes. We will all still stand in the truth and do what we're supposed to do. If you believe in Mazi Simon Ekpa, the prime minister, and you stay on the other side, that means all this while you are fake. All this while you are sabo planted. If you believe that the sabotage group, why they are still using our prime minister letterhead, his stamp, his picture, and he gave straight instruction, go back to Brgie. It's a mini. It's Brgie that we totally free Biafra land until we transit to USB. Go back, and you refuse. Shame unto that person. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let's be truthful. I haven't really come out and debunk all the lies they have lied against me. But I expect the Biafran, genuine Biafran people, all Biafrans, to fight to protect what we all love, to restore Biafra. Their lies, if you are not strong enough, their lies and bully, you will fall. You will fall astray. You will just say, I'm not doing again. But what they are doing, actually, it fuels me, give me more energy. Because when I look at it, I laugh. Like when look at me, they said Nigerian government, Tinubu, they pay me 150 million to stop the redeclaration. Can you imagine? The same redeclaration that I work my ass for to make sure we get things done. How will I stop it? And any common Biafran with this common sense, how will the Nigerian terrorist government pay me to fight them? How will somebody pay someone to kill himself? All the lies is about accountability, about bring account. Which account? The one that will be on social media the next day, the one that they will expose. We can see how the left, I call them the left. The left is always left. They do things in a left, rugged, bad manner. The left want to parade the zoo Nigerian terrorist account on social media and ask Biafrans to go there and donate. And the account will be in public. Both the bank name, the account number. How do you think that the same terrorist country that own that institution, that the bank is still under the same terrorist country, how do you think they will not go back and trace everyone that donate to that account? And this is for Biafrans who no one know back home until they kill all of you. Don't put your money in any public account that's been exposed. By so doing, your identity is vulnerable. They will trace you Because every account that is open in Zoo, you already have the NIN, the national identity number. They can use that to trace where you live, your home, your village. Then tomorrow, when Nigerian terrorist states come and kill such individual, they will be shouting, where's Biafran Liberation Army? Where's our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Where's our PM to come and rescue you? Shout for us. What? This is something that that individual caused or create by himself. Please, you all leave the breakaway people alone. Our prime minister have distanced himself from them. Is it until they kill us all? And those in the breakaway group, I said this earlier, I know I have another meeting, I just want to make it clear. Let them ask their madam, Ngozi. The perfume she be sending to Finland for more than 2 years now. It didn't start today. The gifts. Let her come and tell Biafran what is in that gift. Yesterday, I get the full details. I never want to speak about it before. That she be sending perfumes and other stuff to Finland. Is it for what? Ehonanya, love, what? And all these perfumes have been altered, tampered, open, tampered. In our war with our Prime Minister, to protect you, to hate others, more than before, if you don't know. Because Ebon or not, he don't spray perfume there. But the ones that was sent on December, he actually instructed no one should touch it or open it. Anye no he mepe. Abunke love ki ne send ria perfume wanya. Nke gini. Are you the only Biafran? Sending perfumes that have been opened, uttered, one way or the other way. Keri he babara n'ime ya Ngozi Orabeze. Chineke akpoko na ebusi ndị ebe anyị. While you are working with the Nigerian government, Otogi, Oga Kanke Jezebel, evil people. Bianca, unlile, nwunye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nwaanyị ọchụa Chineke akpọchọkụ. What's wrong? Can't you all be good mothers? You have children. Your land is bleeding. Your children be massacred. Now wicked. Why? Biafrans, wake up. When? How long? I thought Biafrans, I'm here. I believe I'm here. Let's call a spade. Joan Ngozi Orabeze, all this perfume that she sent to Finland all the time. What is that for? Let her come and explain to Biafra. What is the perfume for? Kendene more or what? To smell good. For who? Can you hear by another perfume? Who opened it? Who tamper with it? With fake bottle. Thank God our PM, Yaputa, Ogadi, very happy for all of us for doing what we are doing, and we're able to rescue the situation and rescue Biafrans at large. More Biafrans, because she don't have conscience, she don't care. She will publicly display an account of the terrorists, the same people we are fighting to live. Display the account and ask Biafrans to donate, pay to that account. Without any thinking, Biafra, we know that once they will track you, they will track wherever that money comes from. And go and buy that person. Tomorrow we start crying. It's time we follow or listen to what this Dr. Chu Ayoba said. Freedom is not given, it's taken. Even Wike from River State, Wike is an alcoholic, just like Obiano, former governor of Anambra. All these people, they are just some useless leaders, the worst on the planet Earth. That drunkard, alcoholic. Even if Wike can tell you that freedom is not given, is taken. And the drug lord, the Tinubu, that is their president now, with the terrorist Chetisem Boko Haram, that one of the member of Congress was talking about, that the funding of the USA is actually going to Boko Haram as well. If the same Shetima of the Boko Haram is the vice president of that country. And we all here, those that don't want to be part of what we are doing, shame to them. The same Tinubu that said, grab the votes, run with the votes, because they believe that your freedom is not easy. Whatever you want, you grab it, get it. But Ngozi Orabe's Oga Dereginama, Obigi is too bad. You are an evil woman. Very, very evil. I don't really want to talk about you today, but it hurts since you decide to disrespect our prime minister after all the whole messages, and you still use his image, promoting yourself, catapulting yourself. You want to cage all Biafrans, and you will now call your handlers, the Nigerian government, and say, yes, I have successfully caged the Biafrans, so you can sell Biafrans to the highest bidder. Ndi Oga ABC, if you don't do something about your daughter. It's a shameful for any village that any betrayer from Biafra land, shame onto that village, shame onto that community if they don't step up and do the right thing. Both from the governors, and they bagu here, this, that, and they keep killing everybody. And you allow these people. I'm not telling you what to do, Emma, what to do. Thank you.